Well, I know there's a lot of electrolysis videos and things on YouTube, but I would just think I thought I wanted to convey a few of my own thoughts and feelings on it. Well, first and foremost, if you're removing rust from iron or steel any other way, uh, you're in the Stone Ages, and the stuff it's like magic. Uh, there's lots of other videos explaining it, so I'll just do a quick overview. You got water, baking soda. It doesn't matter if you use the washing soda or regular old baking soda. In my experience, they both work fine. Uh, Red on your sacrificial electrode and black on whatever you're trying to clean. And the best way to remember that is uh, red is going to rust whatever you connect it to, and black is going to derust whatever you're going to connect it to. But this is not the main thing. So why I wanted to get into this was just talking about tooling up on the cheap. And this is a very small handful of tools I just grabbed off the bench to show kind of an example of things that you can do. And so we have right here a nice Craftsman impact wrench, and the manual model. It did sit after I derusted it in a little bit of a moist spot and got a little bit of flash rust on it, but that's okay. It's still fine, you know. And that's a nice tool to have. You know, this is a file, one that I particularly like, and this one is a let's see, it's a Black Diamond USA, and I've taken one side of it and ground it down to make a safe side. I use that one quite a bit, but some little C-clamps, you know. These are all good quality USA made tools, you know. This is a Cincinnati clamp right there. And this one was one that was kind of interesting. Let's see if you can read it. And this is actually not one that came out of electrolysis, but I just thought it would make a nice example. It's a motorcycle on it. And then let's see, I don't think you can see that. But it's a Stilson wrench. So a very interesting, nice little collector tool there. These are rust bucket tools. And by that, what I mean is almost exactly what it sounds like. A bucket of rusty tools that I picked up at a garage sale or swap meet, and it's something I'll do often. And it's something that you should do too. If you're trying to tool up on the cheap, if you're a prepper, and you know, because it's tools, you know, and I'm not a prepper, but as far as prepping goes, there's not much more valuable thing to have in a shit hits the fan scenario than the ability to make something or to fix something on the fly, and you know, not only for yourself, but for other people as well. You know, you can barter for food for something like that, ammunition, whatever. You know, so always good to have skills. All it takes is a basic cheap battery charger. I think I got this for free, actually. And yeah, the Craigslist free stuff, you know, you will get boxes sometimes of old rusty tools like this. And every one of these tools on here, except for this one, was absolutely unusable and coated in rust. These clamps were frozen up. And you can see now, they are not frozen up anymore. And those are great for the drill press, you know. Same with this. I actually didn't even know what this was, but I could tell it was some kind of tool, and so I went ahead and I put it in what I lovingly call the dip over here, if you've seen Roger Rabbit, it pretty much acts like that. It will take the paint off and strip the oil and everything, you know, and just leave you with a nice metal tool. Great way to get tools on the cheap, you know, especially files, and especially in a world where most tools are of very low quality and made in China now. So, you know, we got some tin snips here. We'll see how those are clean up, and an old Jacobs chuck. Not sure what I'll use that for, but it's Jacobs. It's not cheap, and I bet those will clean up just fine. Like I said, great way to build up tools on the cheap. Just buy boxes of tools at swap meets. Doesn't matter, Rust Bucket tools, and you'll find gems in there. You know, you'll end up with more than you need. You know, you're gonna end up with C clamps that you can sell. You know, so you'll find a little collector wrench like that. Now that might not be of use to you, but you can go on and sell that. You know, I imagine you can get at least $20 or $30 for it to the right guy, maybe more. I've not seen another one like it, but it is a collector tool, and especially motorcycle guys will be all over that. So not only can you save a lot of tools from the Rust Bucket and get good quality USA made tools to fix things and make things, and you know, just to have in your shop, but you can actually use your excess, which you're gonna get doing this, and you can sell that so that you can buy the stuff you can't find in the Rust Bucket. Anyhow, just a few thoughts and feelings on this electrolysis process and tooling up on the cheap. And have a nice day. Thank you for watching.